Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, YouTubers. This is Jerry Diamond with How to Get Out of Babylon. We are getting there. I had a couple of snafus. I had the lid on. Now, I had the lid sitting over here. It got tipped and dunked into the barrel of water, which is right filled up to the brim. That didn't do it any good. I had it on the barrel. I didn't notice. I went to take it off to check it. Thing's dripping wet, like it pulled out of the barrel there full of water. Anyway, gasket came out, then I dried it out with the heater, heated the tomato plants and dried it out. It hardened solid. I mean, stiff and round instead of being flat, so I had to redo it. Anyway, got the ring burned off. I've got theoretically a light ready to go. I'm going to keep working after dark after I eat. Dinner's pretty quick. I figure I need a break anyway, so I think I'm going to take advantage of that. I built a box. In there is going to be refractory cement, high temperature cement to encase that fitting. And I will encase that fitting also from the heavy steel into the steel tee. And this stuff is packed. I wish I had my headlight. I could shine down in there. Okay, forget that. When I was doing it, I made a couple of leftover. That's not fired yet, so supposedly when I fire that, I should be able to throw it really hard onto concrete and it won't break. This is right about 2 inches, and I can scooch that up a little bit later. I've got paper here ready to go. I just need to pop this cap off like that. And then I think I already covered that it's already vented out. I've got paper hanging out there ready to light up in the tee. Bill likes things straight and vertical. Our blocks didn't line up with the dirt. I don't know if you can see that, but the blocks are off center. Oh well. Anyway, I had this tilted over, but upright is fine. So I'm going to make that be straight up and down. That's out, ready to go. There's a ceramic blanket again. Plastic will burn off. I'm not going to mess with trying to get it out because it goes down below the bottom of the barrel, out the hole. And I would just be tearing up making a mess. I tried to cut it and I was cutting into the ceramic blanket, so not going to happen. There's another piece of it, a little bit bigger. I'm sure that would break if I hit it now, but I think after I fire it, it would be fine. Okay, barrel's full of water. Got a little space heater over there that I used to, right there on the corner of the thing. Forgot I turned it on. It's getting chilly, gonna storm, and not gonna be terribly warm tonight. So one of these days I'll get all this done, and then I can have heat in my house, in my trailer. So got all the first thing I did today, because it looked like it was gonna rain, was I got all the dry stuff in, kindling and whatnot. Covered the my son-in-law Jeff brought me some hardwood flooring that's in boxes underneath the wheelbarrow, and I think that's about it. Thinking about using the great stuff to blow them wheels up. That's a good wheelbarrow. I could get some fiberglass, and there's a big old crack in there. But there's quite a few YouTubes about blowing great stuff in the tires and making them run flats, and these things are shot. Although we might just get some wheels or whatever. Oh, and I've got the Galvalume cut to size, 2 sheets ready to go. I can throw them in there, cross them over a little bit. That should give me enough stability to put water on. I might get 2 more just to make it really strong, because the corrugation is going to support a lot of weight. You can walk on this stuff, but I think maybe 2 more sheets somewhere eventually. But at least the principle is I get all those buckets in. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a 6-gallon. That won't work on the first tier. Might not, unless I got a single sitting around somewhere. But anyway, 1, 2, 3. One had a leak. 4, 5, 6, 7. More than that. There's one there. 8. I got 8. I think I have 9. But anyway, put the buckets in, fill them with water. Boom, done deal. The 55s have been collecting heat for several days. They will build up a massive amount of heat retention. So there you go. This is Jerry Diamond with How to Get Out of Babylon. If you're listening to this You are the remnant. It's looking good.